Well, hello, Internet, and welcome back to Saturday Night Pathfinders. We're here. We're excited to get going today, and yeah. So you just watched our intro video. Tells you a lot about what we do here on the channel. Mostly tabletop role-playing goodness, but earlier this week when we had to, cancel one of our streams, a few of us hopped on to play some Destiny, which is one of the games a lot of us have been playing lately. So we also do those sometimes too. But our schedule is beneath our faces here if you're watching live on Twitch, or it's pinned to all our socials if you are watching this in the future. But let's see. So everything's as normal. So tomorrow we'll be back with our Blades in the Dark game, Dusk Falls Dead. Things are going terribly wrong there. We've got to recover from a job that is in the process of being botched. We're all very, very competent assassins in that game. Monday, we'll be back with the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet. I believe they were fighting a scorpion in some swamps or something last time. And everyone's in danger in all of our games all of the time, essentially. Because Tuesday, we'll be back with our second session of Escape Velocity, our new Stars Without Number game. Thursday, we'll be back with Elegant Creatures. Friday is Neon Gods, which the very first episode premiered last night. There was also a session 0 if you want to see the crew talk about coming up with stuff for that Good Society game based on The Wicked and the Divine. And then next week will be Saturday Night Star Power, which is a Fate game in an anime as hell inspired world. So let's go around now and introduce ourselves. Tell the lovely folks at home who you are, where people can find you on the internet, and who you will be portraying today. We start with Savannah.
That's me. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. Sorry, that music change just really got me for some reason. This track is so cute. It got me. Yeah, I'm here Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, either playing games or running them. Like Alex mentioned, the next 2 streams we have, I'm running the show, and I'm very excited. So, Dustwall tomorrow for Assassins, Strixhaven on Monday for Magic College, and then on Sunday nights, I'm on twitch.tv/LBHack'emUp playing masks. Tonight, I am playing Oleander, or Ollie, who is an alchemist. Bomber, specifically.
Blowing shit up. Love it. All right, Val, you're next.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val. You can find me at Crackle's Crown, Twitter and Twitch. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays exclusively right now. You can see me on most of the shows on the channel. The ones that I run are the aforementioned Star Power game on Saturday nights, alternating from this one. And then on Fridays, I sort of loosely facilitate Neon Gods, which we had our first session of yesterday. So that was a lot of fun. Check out the VOD when that goes up later this week. And tonight I will be playing Ray, who is a barbarian.
Thank you. With that 14, so if you want to try running the Pathfinder game, that would be a fun.
I'm good.
fun
You're good.
We tried that once and then started playing D&D halfway through.
Yeah.
Rules bad for me.
Yeah. God, I don't even know how we would go about converting this to D&D. Like, I kind of do, but it's like, I don't know, the stat blocks would make no sense anymore. Anyway, let's see. Next we have RJ.
I mean, if you want every single monster to succeed on a save, just leave the stat blocks as is. I think they get like +10 right now, and we're level 1. Hi, everybody. I'm RJ. You can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Here 2 days out of the week, Thursdays for our Elegant Creatures game, and Saturdays every other for both Star Power and for here, of course. Star Power, everyone's in danger. Yeah. Especially Grandma. Well, no, Grandma's not in danger. Grandma's fucking dead.
Once again, I've
Anyway.
killed one of RJ's grandparents. Maybe we'll yet to be seen.
It's okay. I've been monologuing as usual whenever something like this happens. It'll be great. It'll be fine. I might not go for a team deathmatch. Today I'm playing Izzy, who's the gnome demon sorcerer.
And last but not least, we've got Rob.
A man whose stat block never makes sense, no matter what system he's in. Hey, it's me, Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus _ stage _ Rob. You're cool, internet, bisexual, vacation, father. I wrote this down and I still can't read it. I'm a writer and producer of TTRPG content here on Twitch. You can find me in that aforementioned Strixhaven game. Hey, how you doing? I'll see you Monday. And yes, we annihilated the Scorpion. Nary a person went down. We were never in any danger. Everything was fine. Yeah, we aced it. I definitely didn't go down. And then tomorrow I will be on twitch.tv/D20 Deathmatch for their season finale. It is going to be a 2v2 D&D 5e. Who guessed it? A deathmatch. So that's at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm stoked. It's gonna be rad. I totally didn't lose the first time I was on it, and they asked me back, and they said, since you very clearly won the first time, do you want to very clearly going to probably win tomorrow again? And I said, yeah, okay. I don't know where I'm going with this. And then coming up in June, the 17th, I will be on twitch.tv/that_D'Angelo for his once a month Homies Helping Homies stream. I've been hanging on to that one for a while, so I'm excited that that's finally coming up. Yeah, tonight I'm gooey. I mean, not physically, I showered, but like, my character's name is Gooey. I am a goblin bard, and I can already tell I'm gonna have a great night. Oh god, I think the heat's getting to me.
Yeah, everyone make sure you are keeping cool, staying hydrated, all that good stuff. Hello, I'm Alex, OMG at some guy on the internets, and I'm in charge of these hooligans tonight. Oh boy. I'm here on GGK Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays, and Sundays, and then also Sunday evenings over on LB Hack'emup's channel and the shenanigans over there. And yeah, for this game, I'm in charge of stuff, so let's talk about what happened last time. Y'all did a show. You finished the circus. It was a critical success as you beat the mini game and matched the numbers exactly. So I think you all got like 30 something gold out of it for the circus.
37.
Yeah. Lots of gold, which the intent is to use it to upgrade the circus, but I suppose if y'all wanted to embezzle, that's up to you. Gonna make earning more money with the circus difficult later. But you all did also get your own share of the earnings at 5 gold each. Not that there's much opportunity to use it just yet, because immediately after the show, you had to figure out why your ringmaster was dead. You examined the body, and this is, the perfect music for discussing a grisly murder. Let's see. Let's change playlists.
Hi, kids. Today we're going to talk about the letter M. M for murder.
Yay! You investigated Myron, the former ringleader, and found that he had been bitten to death by snakes. And quite possibly by the same sort of snakes that you all fought and took care of under the seats out in the audience in the middle of the show. You also last time fought a couple drunkards, and very nearly killed them, and they very nearly killed you. But ultimately, there was no bloodshed there, which is good. But figuring out that Myron died due to snake bites, you started trying to figure out who could have done this. And a possible obvious suspect was Elysia, the snake handler. But she was quickly ruled out as a suspect due to her very well-known long-standing friendship with Myron. And the other potential suspect within the circus, Mordain the Diva, couldn't have possibly gotten the snakes to do this. And so it was discussed that perhaps the old circus that many of you came from, the Celestial Menagerie, may have had something to do with this. Perhaps sent an agent to sabotage. Who knows? Maybe the plan was assassination. But that seems to be the way that many of you are leaning at the moment. But the other performers and circus crew was understandably nervous about returning to the camp after the show and asked the four of you to please go ahead and check things out, make sure the coast was clear. You did so and started with Myron's wagon, which was locked, and there were no keys on the body, so you attempted to break the door in. Had a very difficult time with that, till eventually Izzy climbed on top, cut his way through the canvas top, and fell in to find that there were some hostile plants waiting in there that sprayed him real good with pollen, got him high as hell. And when Ollie decided it was just time to blow the dang door open, they also got hit by a spray of the pollen. So they are currently, for the next 4 hours, Ollie, because they regular failed, has a -2 to perception and mental saves, and Izzy, with his critical failure, has a -4 to perception and mental saves for the next 4 hours. And the crew is also largely injured, except for Gooey, who is spick and span and unharmed. But everyone else is...
That was easy.
Everyone else is quite injured. But you have now made it into Myron's wagon. You have successfully taken care of the plants. And for taking care of the plants in his wagon, you all get 160 XP. So if you have not yet added that to your sheets, go ahead and do so. What does that put y'all at, XP-wise?
Hold on.
What was it, 160?
Yeah, which I might not be doing the math right, but this is what I'm doing.
530.
Okay, so about halfway to your next level.
Why did I have so many more XP than that on my sheet? Okay, we're at 530. Is that the group consensus?
How much XP do you have, Ray?
I had 660 on my sheet already.
I had 370.
Yeah.
Is that what everybody else had?
I had 370 as well.
How did I already have... Why did I have that? 530. Okay.
I don't know.
I'd have to go back and watch the video.
Yep.
And you guys know I don't do that.
Ray had their own side adventure.
Well, actually, as per the ruling, even if Ray had their own side adventure, we would also get EXP. Sorry, let's just play the game.
I mean 660.
Yeah, 660.
Listen, we're probably going to switch to milestones at a certain point where we're trying this out. But the book tells me most of how to give XP, but doesn't quite go, it doesn't hold my hand all the way. And so it lets me go right before I stick the landing. So we're figuring things out. But speaking of figuring things out, now that Myron's wagon is accessible to you all, you're able to search through it and find that there's, his wagon is filled with many personal belongings gathered from his many years of travel. but there is no indication in here that Myron was expecting any kind of violence. Certainly no hastily scribbled messages left, no signs of an altercation in here. It seems like things were untouched until somehow the plants made it in here. But searching through his belongings, you find a few different items of note. I'm trying to think if I need to make you all roll some kind of identification check for these or not.
Is the professor with us, or are they off doing some?
He is starting to direct some of the roustabouts, which is the word the book keeps using for like the
Circus hands, basically.
yeah, circus hands and such.
That's
so he
fun.
is directing them to help get things started because most of the crew or the circus was waiting by the big top, but now that you all have seemingly at least cleared out this area, they are starting to make their way over to the bonfire. He is sending some of the roustabouts down to collect wood from the forest over that away, and otherwise just getting people ready for the evening, though there are still many nervous glances towards the rest of you, and seems like they certainly want you to keep checking the wagons, but they also recognize that half of you look like shit. But if you want to, you can call the professor over and he'll excuse himself and just, yes, what is it? What can I help you with?
Hi.
Hello, Izzy.
There were plants in the. I got hit a lot. I'm gonna go get some water. I got cotton mouth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. The stream is safe to drink from. We haven't had any issues yet since setting up camp. Was there something more specific I could assist you with? I see you've made it into Myron's wagon now.
What's up with the death plants?
Have no idea. Myron was certainly not a botanist. As far as I know, he wasn't fond of keeping house plants in his wagon with him.
Oh, buddy, these are not houseplants.
No.
Oh dear.
Ollie, how many fingers am I holding up? He'll hold up like 4 fingers, start waving them really fast.
Oh. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get some water, Ollie. Sploosh.
I'm not
Oh, no.
really sure what we're supposed to do here.
Okay. Perhaps you all should take a. Well, you two certainly take a minute to sit. Gooey, would you mind checking out the rest of the wagon? He kind of pokes his head in. It looks like it should be safe in there for now, but if you could gather some of Myron's things and bring them out.
Of course. Just please keep an eye on my brother. I'd prefer if he didn't drown in the river.
I got him.
Okay.
I'm a dolphin.
No.
I'll watch both of them.
Okay.
It's
Thank
probably
you.
for the best.
Gooey walks toward the wagon, the trailer, whatever, that
Yep.
thing, muttering to himself about swimming lessons and how this isn't the first time that he's had to save Izzy from the water. I told him to bring his floaties.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just double checking because I think it does specify that this is a shallow stream.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm a gnome.
He
Shallow
was
means
taught.
something.
We were taught in a kiddie pool.
Yeah. But
Do my
so-
tusks make me more of a walrus?
Motions down for Ollie.
I'll take that as a yes.
All right, so we'll say probably spend the next 10 or so minutes looking for the important things, the noteworthy things in Myron's wagon, and you do note that there is an ever-burning torch that lights up the interior with the phrase, "See what you want to see." Let's see. Gonna show you all the item cards for these. There is also a crystal vial with some kind of liquid, which this is the thing that I was thinking maybe I needed to have y'all identify, but I'll just give this one to you. A Lesser Bravo's Brew, which essentially helps you in will saves, especially against fear effects. There's also a bearskin hat marked with a golden leaf that looks like it could be worth a few gold, and a cape once worn by a skilled animal trainer named the Great Fortunato, which you know is a former friend of Myron's who sadly did not make it out of Escadar before people from the Celestial Menagerie decided to abandon and make the Circus of Wayward Wonders.
How very unfortunato.
Yep. But
I
you
push
do know,
Izzy's head under the water.
You do know that the Great Fortunato, his main animal that he trained and performed with was a bear named Bardolph, who lives in Fortunato's former wagon.
So we just have like a squatter bear chilling.
He has become something of a beloved mascot since the Great Fortunato's passing.
I would die for
All
him.
right.
Maybe the bear did it.
Maybe Fortunato did die for him.
Let's see where. Oh, so on the map, you all might not be able to see it because it looks like it's in darkness, but the wagon Bardolph resides in is back across the pond over here in this one with the greenish top. So that is just so you are aware of that. But yeah.
Is so this torch of ever burning light, the whole see what you want to see, like is that just sort of like a gift shop catchphrase, or
Basically.
is that okay? I was like, ooh, okay. I want to
That's all-
see how the ringleader died. Mwaha.
This is us all sitting here going, "This is a puzzle."
No, it is
Yeah.
not a puzzle.
I was
Okay.
assuming it was made by some sort of alternate universe John Mayer. No. was
See
that
what
just-
you need to see. Say what you need to say.
No, this is
I think we should start the stream over.
I mean, you're the one in charge of OBS.
Okay, bye everyone.
But no, you gathered that this was sort of not like his main catchphrase, but a thing he said in terms of, performance, and especially with circus stuff and illusions and all that. The sleight of hand kind of illusions, not the real deal magic illusions.
In that case, Gooey just kind of gives it a solemn little salute and say, "The show will go on," with a single tear rolling down his eye.
Right.
Did you find the murderer?
Not quite. Seems fairly above board, obviously, aside from the vicious vegetation.
Let's see. Could you all please give me a perception check?
Mine is at a -4, correct?
Correct. Ollie rolled very well with a nat 20. Okay, so
8 for me.
So Gooey and Izzy, you don't really notice this. Ray, you kind of keep an eye on this as you have been watching Izzy and Ollie, you are probably, gazing around a little hazy, but even through the haze, you notice like, oh, hey, there's like a weird pattern on the ground. And Ray, you realize that what they are focusing on, and you look there too, and the both of you notice that there are multiple rat tracks throughout the camp.
Is that real?
Izzy slowly reaches an arm out.
It looks real to me.
Huh.
You notice that they're largely concentrated around the Ringmaster's wagon, but you see that they kind of lead back to the big top, sort of the way you came. And if you recall, there were the rat tracks in there earlier that led back outside. You also see that some of them lead over to Bardolph's wagon, to the edge of the woods down here, and also to the Kambali family wagon, the other green topped wagon, the smooth green top, because I suppose there's this one with kind of a few slats to it.
The rat problem continues.
Yeah,
Do
but
we think the rats did it?
Not
What
on their
trained
own.
rats.
well, we know for a fact it was snakes that did Myron in.
Yeah, but where are all these rats coming from?
Rat snakes.
That is a thing. I don't think they have legs, though.
With how many traps there are, do you think Myron knew this might happen?
I don't know.
Perhaps he was targeted. But it seems the answer might live in the confines of the what was his name? Fortunato's friend. Fortunato, right? Was the animal tamer
Fortunato,
guy?
the great Fortunato, and Bardolph the bear.
Bardolph.
I guess we should follow the tracks. Just see if we can find anything else. Or any more weird plants. What?
Maybe stay away from the weird plants this time.
Listen, I tried.
I did too, but I fell in the middle of them.
I
and
thought
they
Izzy was gonna die.
I think I was.
See?
Do we need to make them some coffee or something?
That might
Perhaps.
be a good idea. I can get someone started on making coffee.
I don't think introducing any more stimulants into Izzy's system is gonna help anybody.
Better than introducing any depressants, though. At least
He's
it'll be
got a
soothe.
lot of anxiety.
Listen, all my friends are charisma casters with anxiety.
I don't cast anything. Except the occasional aspersion. Let's go check out the wagons.
I have other friends than you guys.
You said all of your friends.
I was making a generalization.
I'm just showing you why that's a bad idea.
And I apologize for making an assumption, because an assumption makes an ass out of me.
And you.
I'm very aggressive now for some reason.
Well, okay. This is why I think maybe we shouldn't do the coffee.
So if you all need to take some time to recuperate, that is fine. We will have the others take it slow and getting ready for the evening.
No, we should figure this out before something else happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you see the professor wanders off to help direct some of the other circus folk to get the meal ready for the evening and such.
Should we split up?
Okay. If you are splitting up, who is going where?
Probably Izzy and Ollie should not be on a team together.
No, let them be on a team together. It'll be hilarious. Hindsight's 2020.
I'll chaperone my brother.
Big guys and little guys.
Am I a big guy?
Yeah, you and me are big guys.
Okay.
You could be whatever you want to, Ray. Dream it, be it.
Yes, the world is all the world's a stage.
You deserve the world, Ray.
Bugbears and Borks. Let's go.
I'm just gonna follow you. Because I'm still bleeding.
Oh, that's right.
You got shanked.
Do you need help with that?
I'm good.
I
I've
can
had worse, specifically about an hour ago.
make you a potion.
Izzy leans heavily on Gooey. I like those two a lot. They're good kids. If anything were to happen to them, I would mad bomber this place.
I'm pretty sure I'm older
Oh.
than Izzy.
Okay, let's perhaps we continue our quest for knowledge, my brother.
Ray, do you need me
And-
to make you a potion?
I'll be fine as long as we don't fight any more drunk people.
Is knowledge a type of food? Because I could really go for a panini. Gooey? Gooey?
Yes.
Why didn't you answer me, Gooey?
I think I'm dissociating, brother.
You need to answer these questions or else they'll be on my mind all night. And Ollie's right, I'm full of anxiety, man. Boop.
Ray
Walks
chat
away.
bought you a healing.
Thank you. How much healing do I get?
I think I made
like-
it the same as D&D. Hold on.
So I think a 1d10.
I'll double check, but I think that's right. Yeah, 1d10.
Cool. D10. That's an 8.
Okay, so now it is just Izzy who is on the brink of death. So
Suddenly I'm feeling a lot better and I don't know why.
You're very resilient.
Oh, I found a can of spinach. I'm gonna eat this.
And also, statistically, you probably have more blood than all of us combined. Just by volume.
Red does
I don't
the
know.
Popeye
Us
thing where
bugbears are very anemic.
Really?
just squeezes the can of spinach and it flies into their mouth.
Yeah, full Popeye.
Yeah.
It's our genetics, yeah. So it's a big problem.
You should take
I
a
can't stand
vitamin
up too fast.
for that.
Yeah,
okay,
like
so
iron supplements. Okay.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
killing
actually
steak
working
salad.
on some. It's a lot of different, like, good vitamins and minerals and stuff. But it's all in trying to get them all into, like, one little guy.
Good, because we were just raiding mines and eating fistfuls of iron dust, and that wasn't going so well.
I'll keep working on it.
so which
Please stop
team
this
is
conversation.
going where?
Going to see the bear. Holy shit. What's happening?
Okay, so the littles are going
Don't
over
know.
to Bardolph's wagon.
I'm gonna go ride a bear.
So
Brother, on stream? Really?
All right. Can we start the stream over again?
all right,
Jesus
so let's see. So you know that the great Fortunato, who was his previous owner and caretaker, was unfortunately robbed and killed in an alleyway in Escadar. And Myron couldn't stand leaving Bardolph the bear behind with Mistress Dusklight, and so he took the bear and the great Fortunato's wagon. Bardolph continues to live there and still knows all the tricks that make up his act, so he can perform them with minimal direction from the circus folk.
Oh, shit.
He's essentially a part of the family and a giant pet for the circus. The wagon itself is large and decorated with faded paintings that depict Bardolph dancing, balancing on a ball, and menacing the Great Fortunato, who is armed with a whip. There is a large door in the rear of the wagon. It has no lock, and each side of the door has a thick and well-chewed length of rope, which Bardolph can just grab in his mouth to pull the door open and shut. From previous visits that the inside of the wagon has been emptied of all furniture and instead layered with countless blankets and smells as one would expect a bear den to smell. Let's see, that Bardolph has been resting for a week after suffering a foot injury in another town, which is why he was not part of the show tonight. And let's see, I suppose a question for you, Gooey, since you were the one who searched Myron's wagon. What did you do with the Great Fortunato's cape?
I figured I would bring it with me to give to my bear friend.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That is good for me to know. So, you two approach the wagon. How do you go about approaching this?
I think he has the cloak folded neatly in his arms, and I think he just knocks on the door with purpose and just stands there patiently waiting for a bear to open the door, which I love.
Just opens the door. Hello, good chap.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and the wagon starts to move a little bit as apparently the bear inside is moving, and you hear some snuffling sounds, and it approaches the door, and the snuffling gets louder.
It's Bard, it's Izzy and Gooey.
And as you begin to say that, you hear the Bardolph begins to growl rather menacingly from inside.
That's not supposed to happen.
And you see that the rope in the door starts to pull taut as he seems to be grabbing it from his side and is pulling the door open.
Perhaps we tread with caution. My lord Bardolph, the brazen, the bold, the very good at his job. I hope your foot is healing well.
He's a bear.
I can still hope that his foot is healing well. I don't quite see what difference that makes.
Just the conversation that you are having is pretty one-sided, I believe.
Well, I don't think I should treat him with disrespect because he can't speak back.
In the closed captions, the siblings squabble as the door is slowly opening.
And as the door slowly opens, there is a roar of a grizzly bear, and let's see. Does a 19 beat your AC, Gooey?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes.
Okay, you take 12 points of slashing damage, and you are now grabbed by Bardolph.
Sick.
Oh.
Grabbed. You are held in place by another creature, giving you the flat-footed and immobilized conditions. If you attempt a manipulate action while grabbed, which a lot of casting is, you must succeed at a DC 5 flat check or it is lost. Roll the check after spending the action, but before any effects are applied. And let's see, we are gonna go into initiative here as Bardolph is angry. Okay. Where's Where's my bear token?
Hey, how did y'all think your Saturdays are gonna go? Me, not like this.
Okay, lair. Token lair.
Oh god, it's a big bear. Holy
Yep.
shit.
Okay. And let's see, let me get the initiative tracker up. Oh dear. Bardolph rolled very well on his initiative.
I rolled very low.
Bear with me. Yes, pun intended.
Yes, the bear is with you. You
Yeah,
are
thank you.
currently
Well
prone.
done, GG. Roll 20 is really struggling for me right now.
Yep. And I will say, Ollie and Ray, you should roll initiative too, because I think everyone in the camp has heard the bear roar. Okay.
Rob, have you tried clearing your cache too? That's how it helped me before with Roll20.
Yeah, I can try. I really just every time I'm on this map with the lighting, it seems to totally screw me up. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if there's a way for me to disable it on my side or
I looked into it.
Yeah. I can probably. Oh, let's see. How would I disable dynamic lighting for this?
I think
well, I don't want to mess it up for the stream. I mean, if honestly, I can just suck it up.
I'd
Yeah.
also be fine if, as a player, doing like theater of the mind if that's going to work better for everyone. But
dynamic lighting is controlled on the map page.
Dynamic lighting. Oh,
That's fine. I don't want to totally derail us.
no, but it is better to have map combat for this, well, with flanking and all that. So y'all should be able to see now. And yeah, given this map, it's not super important for the
Yeah,
dynamic
that is
lighting.
So
Other
much
maps
better.
later on will, but okay. So now let me. So Bardolph is gonna keep going. Gosh. So he is gonna do an attempt to bite you now that he has you in his claws. Does a 17 hit you?
Sure does.
He does 11 points of piercing damage on a minimum roll.
I am very dead.
Yeah. So, well, you're not dead. You have the dying 1 condition now.
Oh, excuse me. I'm very dying 1.
Yes, and so we will be able to get into Pathfinder dying condition a little bit here.
Yeah, which is why I did it. So you all at home can understand what happens when your character goes down in combat. Thank you for coming to my completely educational and not at all misplay stream.
Rob will sacrifice everything for the actual play.
But,
you wouldn't even want to know what he does for the vine.
Why do you think they took the platform down?
For his third action, Bardolph will actually let Gooey's
Bite
body,
my head off.
no, let it fall to the ground, and
Coup de grace.
he is roaring in the essentially unconscious Gooey's face, but quickly, sniffs again and kind of shakes his head a bit, then kind of like snuffles at the cloak, then snuffles at Gooey and lets out like a low keening sound. He apparently realizes he done fucked up. But That's going to bring us over to Ray. You can see across the way that Bardolph, there's a very bloody gooey underneath Bardolph across the way.
Now he's gooey on the outside.
Okay. I have a quick question. Are bears people?
No.
Okay, just making sure. I have a thing to maybe diffuse this. I don't want to hurt this bear.
What
to diffuse
is
the
the
situation.
what are the technical aspects of this thing?
Booming laughter. You're quick to diffuse situations when others feel threatened by you. You may attempt to make an impression as an action against people who are unfriendly or hostile to you when they threaten you.
But I think make an impression requires them to be humanoid, or
That's what I assumed, but I forgot about this with the drunk people, and I figured I'd give it a shot with the bear, but I will save it for later. I'm sure we will have other opportunities for me to laugh people into submission.
Where is... I'm trying to find a page for make an impression. I am 99% sure you will be unable to do so, but this is...
That seems like a completely fair ruling.
Yeah. Make an impression. Well... doesn't necessarily say that you can't do it towards an animal. Well, at least 1 minute of conversation, but you have the thing that lets you just do it.
I get to do it, and then it calms them for long enough for me to make an impression again normally.
Gotcha.
Essentially.
I mean, you're certainly welcome to try.
Well, so all because I can't move that far, so I can go 5. I'm going to use one action to move. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Does it slow me down to go across the water?
Yeah, it would be difficult terrain, so I believe that's a -5 penalty to each square.
That's 25. If I use another action, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I make it another with 5 feet out of the water?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's as close as I can get with 2 of my actions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Ray just does a big ol' just a roar back at the bugbear, but not a threatening roar, a jovial, excited roar, which I'm not going to try to emulate here on stream.
Sure.
But you can use your imagination.
Rawr.
Yeah, is part bear themselves, so I figured.
Sure. Yeah, I will say, go ahead and make the attempt, but Bardolph's essentially going to have a +2 circumstance bonus because of not being a person.
Sure, that works. What do I roll for make an impression?
It's normally a diplomacy check. Does your booming laughter change the skill?
No, it doesn't change the skill. It just gives me the ability to make the check when they would be hostile.
Okay, so then, yeah, this would be diplomacy.
Okay. I will roll diplomacy. That is a crit 20-25.
Okay. Let's see, the will. Okay, so that already would have been... Well, hold on. Okay. Well, either way, it being a natural 20 does bump it up to a critical success, which...
Oh, it does say if you critically succeed, their attitude is increased by 1 step immediately, which lasts until the end of the interaction.
Okay. So...
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so there is a scale of attitudes ranging from helpful to hostile. And so you would have bumped them up 1 towards the helpful end of things.
Okay.
And given the there's a lot going on here at the moment, Bardolph
I bet you didn't expect me to resolve this through social mechanics.
Yep. So Bardolph had been hostile. As soon as Gooey dropped, shifted to indifferent. And so now this critical success brings them to friendly towards you. And so Bardolph will kind of look towards you and make kind of, again, the keening sound, and like nudges Gooey and is very clearly giving you a please help look. Does Val and I just make bear sounds at each other for the next 30 seconds?
I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah, that's going on the new channel highlight reel. New channel trailer. Okay, Gooey, you have the dying 1 condition currently. So the way dying works, you are bleeding out or otherwise at death's door. While you have this condition, you are unconscious. Dying always includes a value, and if it ever reaches dying 4, you die. If you're dying, you must attempt a recovery check at the start of your turn each round to determine whether you get better or worse. Dying condition increases by 1 if you take damage while dying, or by 2 if you take damage from an enemy's critical hit or critical failure on your save. If you lose the dying condition by succeeding at a recovery check and are still at 0 hit points, you remain unconscious, but you can wake up as described in that condition. You lose the dying condition automatically and wake up if you ever have 1 hit point or more. Anytime you lose the dying condition, you gain the wounded 1 condition or increase your wounded condition value by 1 if you already have that condition. So we'll get to that, assuming you survive this. So let me go to the page that governs all this. So I believe what you need to do is you're going to roll a d20. I'm just trying to figure out what you add to it, if anything. So you're going to roll a flat check, which just means a d20, no modifiers. And the DC is 10 plus your dying value, which is 1. So you need to beat an 11. Okay, so that's it. Your dying value is reduced by 1 to dying 0. So you are now unconscious at wounded 1. And that is your turn. And that is going to take us out of initiative. So let's change the music. Let's clear the initiative list. And so, for unconscious, you are sleeping or you've been knocked out. You can't act. Take a -4 status penalty to AC, perception, reflex saves. If the blinded and flat-footed conditions, you can't wake up as long as you have 0 hit points. If you're restored to 1 hit point or more via healing, okay. If you are unconscious and at 0 hit points but not dying, you naturally return to 1 hit point and awaken after sufficient time passes. GM determines how long you remain unconscious, from a minimum of 10 minutes to several hours. If you receive healing during this time, you lose the unconscious condition and can act normally on your next turn. Okay, so let's see. You are at 0 heaps. Go ahead and roll me a d4. Please, Rob. Okay, so unless you receive healing, you'll awaken in 3 hours at 1 heap.
Ollie!
Oh, shit. It's okay, I
Izzy is
got
just
it.
like pushing on Gooey's stomach to try to stem the bleeding.
It's okay, I got him. I'll make him an elixir.
I don't care what it takes. You make my brother better.
It's okay, give me a second. He's just gotta drink this. It's not a big deal.
I'm not doing the thing where I have to kiss him down the potion for him, do I?
No, Izzy, back up.
Bardolph will kind of wander over towards Ray and is just very like,
Just petting him and say, it's okay. It's okay. I've been there. It's all gonna be fine.
All right, buddy.
He's very tiny and easy to hurt.
$3d6 plus 6 hit points, my man.
Damn.
How many more of these do you have today? One more.
One more.
Those are some good potions,
I
though.
don't want Goo to be dying for 3 hours.
I also don't want to be dying for 3 hours. Okay.
You're not dying, you're just unconscious.
Oh,
He's
excuse
dying.
me.
He's dying.
You are very
He
explicitly
died.
not dying.
He died.
Wait, what?
We're gonna bring forward the bit from Mondays.
Every time
Boy
Rob's character goes
died.
unconscious,
He's dead. He's right here, and he died.
Away. I never got to ask if I could get your
When
stash.
Ray gets stressed, their accent comes out. All right, come on, buddy, wake up. Let's go. No sleeping on the job.
All right, so the wounded condition ends if someone successfully restores hit points to you with treat wounds. You're restored to full hit points. Okay, but what does wounded actually do?
If you ticket and roll 20,
Or-
it might give you something.
All right, okay, so if you have a wounded condition and you drop again, your dying value starts at a higher number.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
When does my wounded go away?
Either when someone successfully restores hit points to you with treat wounds, or if you are restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we gotta do a treat boots.
Got it.
And
We gotta
we'll,
take a fucking nap.
yeah, well, so we'll say that given everything that has transpired at this point, it has been an hour, so you all can attempt another round of treat wounds on each other.
Ray is still scritching at Bardock and looks over to Gooey. They're very sorry for hurting you, Gooey.
Alex, did my character know that he hated Fortunato?
So it's not that.
Oh, okay.
Bardolph loved Fortunato and Fortunato loved him, and it was great and wonderful. And so you are unclear why Bardolph would attack you for wearing his former caretaker's cape.
Well, I wasn't wearing it. I was just holding it because I
Yes.
didn't want to wear it because I thought something like that would happen, and it fucking happened anyway. So I just want to get my story straight here.
Yes, the scent was still on you.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah.
It is quite all right, my large and terrifying furry friend. Bardolph, are you all right?
Oh,
Yes.
um,
I'm probably
No.
gonna need to stitch that up.
Oh, yes. Oh my. Well,
You'll live.
Okay.
I'll
It's
live.
mostly surface tissue.
I didn't know what I was gonna tell Mom.
You won't have to tell Mother anything. I am definitely not going first. I have too many stories to tell.
All right, let's keep that positivity up. Anybody got any whiskey?
none of you have anything to let you speak to animals, right?
Not to my knowledge.
No.
Check my gnome shit because I know no.
I'm trained in nature and have a good attitude.
Hell
I'm also
yeah.
trained in nature.
So, sure, I will say those of you who are trained in nature can attempt a nature check here.
I'm not. I'm just really good friends with this bear right now.
Yeah, Ray, I will say
yes.
that you notice that Bardolph is still kind of shaking his head and sneezing a little bit as you are giving scritches.
Nature bros.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
Nature
17
bro.
and 18.
Okay, so with those, I will say you both know that this was very obviously outside of Bardolph's normal nature. I mean, you have seen him interact with Gooey before and not been hostile. And so something happened to make Bardolph out of sorts.
What's wrong, big guy? Can I look him over and make sure he's not like got some like weird injury or something that's making him,
Covered in goddamn
Aggressive, yeah.
pollen.
or he's covered in pollen?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Oh, jeez.
Seems to be sort of sniffling and sneezing a bit.
18.
Okay. So you check him over, and there are no signs of injury. Pupils aren't dilated or anything. Are any of you trained in Arcana?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Whoa.
yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
you got muted for like a second, but then unmuted.
I swear my computer doesn't want me to stream today.
Well, that's very rude of it.
I'll fight it.
I am trained in Arcana.
Okay, so yeah, assuming that you share with the others that nothing seems physically medicinally wrong. Hello, camera, I'm here.
Hey,
go
can
ahead
everybody's
and-
computers fucking chill?
Honestly.
It's
Yeah.
the heat.
Go ahead and roll me some Arcana checks, please.
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, y'all.
We're also
um,
Arcana bros.
Arcana Bros.
Yeah. So. Oh,
Do have
boy.
a +7 to Arcana right now.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I know what. School. That's the word I was looking for. What flavor of magic is at play here? So you do note that there is a lingering trace of enchantment magic on Bardolph.
Hmm.
Enchantment.
I was about to say it tastes very sad.
Well. Hey. Look at me, big guy. You okay in there?
Ooh.
Yeah? Somebody made you go all wonky for a minute?
Ooh.
That's okay. Gooey's okay.
Ooh.
Gotta make sure you apologize proper for hitting your friend.
Yeah, don't do a hit. That's not your fault, though.
Let's see, I'm double checking. Do any of you have Detect Magic as a cantrip prepared?
No.
Okay. That is fine. Yeah. Okay. So that is what you gather from here. Now that the door into the wagon is open, you do also see that there is an owlbear claw hanging from a dream catcher in the wagon, which you know that the great Fortunato hung it in plain sight in the event of an emergency, but he never got the opportunity to use it himself, unfortunately. But this is a talisman, which are things in Pathfinder where you can affix it to a weapon. And in the case of this, if you critically succeed with an attack roll, you can activate it, and the the triggering attack gains the weapon's critical specialization effect, which, depending on the kind of weapon, means it has different effects. However, I am 90% sure that it is a one-use consumable.
Hmm.
So that is something that you know about this. I believe it's just a crafting check to affix it to a weapon. So something to keep in mind. Let's see, are these things? Let's see. I'm trying to make sure it's showing up nicely in Roll20 for you all. So you should now see the Ever-Burning Torch, Lesser's Bravo Brew, and the Owlbear Claw, correct? In your
And
journal.
treasure.
Cool. That is very handy. Okay. So are y'all gonna do a round of treat wounds?
Yeah.
Do it.
I forgot what we do for that.
Medicine checks.
Okay. Should I do this?
Whoever has the
You
wanna
best
do this?
Should I do
medicine.
this?
Yes, please.
I'll try.
Mine's a
Okay.
0.
Who's bonked other than Gooey?
I'm only down
Izzy.
2.
Do you say you only got 2?
I'm only down 2.
Oh my god. You frightened me. Okay. Izzy. I don't know what I have to roll. I think
You gotta
it's not-
be at a 15, so
Well,
you do not injure your
Sorry,
friend,
buddy.
but you do not recover hit points here.
I used
It's
all my
fine.
good rolls doing nature rolls.
It feels a lot worse than it looks.
I can reset that, but that's just gonna take some time.
Okay, I'll be over here.
Gooey, I got a 15.
Okay, and your wounded condition is also gone.
Please don't scream.
So
Thank
with treat
you.
wounds, it is 2d8
Sew him up.
hit points.
I mean, I'm only down 2, so
And then you
I'll-
should
I'll roll
get
it
back
anyway.
to full. Yeah.
Ray, do you want me to try? I don't want to
Uh,
injure you further.
I think I'm probably.
What is your medicine modifier?
+3.
Because you have a 10% chance of causing harm.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah.
Don't hurt me.
Because I think in this one, medicine goes off of
Wisdom.
wisdom. Which I don't understand, but
Well,
because yeah, I'm trained, but I don't have my wisdom mod is 0, so I just have the
Yeah.
+3.
that is a bit interesting, but I suppose it's, there are other kinds of healing and medicine you can do. Or,
Nature also goes off wisdom.
Yeah. Okay. So a minorly successful round of healing for everyone, but at least you got rid of Gooey's wounded condition.
That's really what I was trying to do. So
Yeah. And as you all are kind of tending and recovering, you hear some excited sounds. Excited is too happy a word. Some loud, anxious sounds coming from the forest over here as you see some of the roustabouts returning from the woods. And kind of pointing and just being, you can't hear what they're saying from here, but loud, excited, scared sounds as they gesture towards the woods.
Oh, we're gonna have to go check that out, huh?
I'll go. Why don't y'all keep napping? I'll go check it out.
No, we
I'm-
learned
I'm
from
gonna go
last
with
time
you.
splitting the party was a bad
Okay,
idea.
let's all go. It's either I'll go or I'll go. I don't want anyone else getting hurt, please.
I don't really want you to go by yourself, buddy.
A piece.
yes, we're with you. The sun never sets on adventurers.
Come on, Izzy.
Yay.
Wear Izzy like a backpack.
Okay, so you all make your way over to the edge of the woods where there are some roustabouts there, and they're talking with some of the other camp folk and the professor who wandered over, and they're just like, look, we were getting wood, and there was a snake, and given that the snake got Myron, we're not fucking with snakes, not tonight.
Snakes, that's a clue, right?
Yes, perhaps the trail has not gone cold.
Rat snakes.
Maybe cold-blooded.
Eh.
Eh.
What?
Gooey
Snakes are-
jumps up as high as he can and whacks you on the head.
Ugh.
Snakes are cold-blooded.
Why is their blood cold? Do they need blankets?
Oh yeah, I mean, their blood doesn't warm them
Maybe
up.
that's why they're cranky. Should we bring them scarves?
Maybe their blood doesn't warm them up naturally. That's why they spend so much time in the sun.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I would hate to be a snake.
Well, you wouldn't have any arms.
That would be even worse. I wouldn't be able to do my job if I didn't have any arms. We should probably go deal with the snakes.
Yeah.
All right. So you
We should
start
really
making.
think about hiring some security.
Yeah.
That's not Ray.
Or moving the circus.
I think
to a
we
place
are
with
the
less
security.
snakes.
Oh god. I'm gonna need to renegotiate my job description.
Did we put the circus here at Snake Creek?
No, I don't think the creek has a name. Okay, so
It does now.
gonna start moving y'all over
This was the Snake
away.
Forest.
Wait, Izzy, you're
Um,
getting... Not Izzy, wait, Ollie, you're getting paid?
Yeah.
We all get paid.
We all get paid.
We
What?
all do. I'm managing your finances as your accountant.
Oh. We got
You
paid
got
like
paid
half an
earlier.
hour ago.
I thought that was just to buy supplies and stuff.
That's our petty cash.
Oh.
It's okay, buddy. Gooey's got you
Okay.
covered.
So the roustabouts point out that they saw the snake hanging out by this tree down here. And go ahead and give me some perception checks, please. Yeah. Izzy and Ollie, you have 3 more hours, I believe, until you're.
I'm sorry, I rolled
thing goes
another
away.
natural 20. Minus.
Rob, what is going
Rob!
on? You rolled
I guess I just quit.
You're
Stop
Like-
that.
balancing out the group because everybody else is rolling.
I'm just
fire
not allowed to
right
play
now.
Pathfinder today, y'all.
Your roll 20 isn't working. It's rolling terribly for you. I don't know what you did.
Roll 20's bullying you.
Yeah. But 3 of the 4 of you can pretty clearly see this snake hanging out in a tree and kind of wandering around.
Just grabs Gooey as he walks the wrong direction. No.
Also, I
Ah,
do.
I saw a stick. My apologies.
Chad is giving someone a hero point, but that is a good reminder
It's
that you all
Gooey.
reset to 1. So Gooey, you now have 2 hero points.
Oh, I forgot about hero points.
Chat says sad face. Sorry, Rob.
Okay, but you all see the snake, and he's doing snake things over there and hissing.
Is it a big snake?
How big?
It's about the size of the ones that you fought under the stands before, so it seems like standard snake size.
There are a lot of snakes around here, you
Yeah.
guys.
Maybe we shouldn't have parked up at Snake Creek.
Yeah, in hindsight.
I just love how that's slowly killing Rob.
Can I?
Oh no, it's Pathfinder is slowly killing Rob.
I think it's
no,
pretty
roll
quickly
20.
killing you.
Roll 20. Yeah.
You can roll real dice if you want.
This-
It's just more convenient to
Nope.
use.
I don't
roll 20.
remember any of the modifiers for this game. I will stick to roll 20.
But never. Is the snake like glowing or like sparkling or have like spirals for pupils or like?
You might have to get closer to get that level of detail.
Okay, I set Izzy down before I do that.
Wait, no.
I don't want you to get a bit.
No. Fair.
Hey.
What?
Snake. I
Oh.
want to see if something's going on with this snake or if it's just like a snake.
Okay. I'll say you need to get within 10 feet of it to make a nature check to get those details.
That's fine. I'll go very slowly.
Okay. Please move your token accordingly and roll me your nature check.
Snake. Don't want to hurt you. I just want to get very close to you and roll some dice. Ooh, that's a 13.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing super obvious or out of the ordinary with that. However, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please, as well. From
boy,
there.
Oh boy. 5.
Okay, so you absolutely do not see this coming as
How would I?
this giant viper attempts to do you a bite. A 26 to hit.
No, actually.
What is
Yeah.
your armor class?
It's not 26, that's for sure.
But is this a critical?
I don't know. How many does it have to be?
It- 10 or more above. What is your armor class?
Yeah, it's a 16.
So this is a critical, which means it is 14 points of damage.
Oh, I'm out. I had 14.
This is going to be a quick campaign, y'all. This is where we all die.
I'm out. I was looking at you so we could get you away from the camp instead of freaking. Fine, guess you die today. Snake.
Okay.
I get wounded, right?
Yes, well, not yet. You have the dying one condition to start.
Dying 1, that's right. Dying.
Okay.
Oh, it puts all the other ones on there. That's nice. Now I'm blinded and flat-footed and unconscious and dying. I love it.
Oh, I was still on the wrong layer. I was like, why can't I
Your
select
resume
these
is
things?
just going to be filled out at this point.
I'm gonna need you all to endorse me for those.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone please roll me initiative.
Yeah, I like snakes, but these ones can fuck off.
That is a sneaky snake, too. You rolled a 23 on your perception. That was just like chilling back there.
Yeah.
That time it was a 5 on
That
perception.
last one was bad, though.
Oh, you just that's right. You did the second perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck did my character sheet go?
And this giant viper also lunged out quite a ways to get you. And after biting you and dropping you, it is just going to retreat back and coil back up. And oh gosh, I'm seeing the other thing. I also need you to please make a fortitude save, Ollie.
Oh, I'm gonna get poisoned to death. Go. 23.
Okay, that is good. You do not take the giant
Death?
viper venom.
Instant death?
Oh boy. So let's Izzy, you are up. You see that Ollie was going to check out the small snake, and then a much bigger snake just lashed out, bit him once, and they dropped. And then the bigger snake retreated back over by that tree.
So before I do anything, hey Savvy, do you know if your health potions could be used by other people?
What do
Or
you
do
mean?
you have to actively give them the health potion? What's it?
Oh, do I have to specify when I make it?
Yeah.
No,
Or
it's
do
just
you
a
have it?
potion. Anybody can use it.
Okay, cool. Izzy's gonna use one action to step up next to
I
Ollie.
forgot I gave you that.
I remembered. And just please work. Opens their mouth and just starts slowly pouring potion in there.
Take dying 2 as you begin to drown.
Oh no! Oh no!
But so is that is that the remaining? Because
No, that's one I had made previously.
okay,
Yeah.
that had not been used yet.
Yeah, we were fighting. I don't remember what we were fighting. I had made it when we were still back in the tent.
It was the other snake. It was the other snake.
It was, yeah.
So a delayed snake healing potion.
Ouroboros.
And for my final action, Izzy uses a focus point to activate his glutton's jaws. Once again, those shadows creep up his body and just slam into his lower jaw and make like little pointy bits come out more.
Forgot
Alright.
you've got spooky shadow jaws.
He can eat anything. That's my turn.
All right. It is the giant viper's turn now. Oh gosh, what does it do?
Hi, I'm back at full health.
Yeah.
I rolled very good, you guys.
The viper doesn't quite know that you are awake yet, and so it is going to once again try and lash out towards this time Izzy, just going right over your body, which is prone. So it spends one action, or no, it doesn't need to do an action for this bit. Is that a 26 to hit?
Nah, too high. Too high.
What is your armor class?
I think that's a critical. Give me a second.
Just like whack-a-mole with this snake.
My AC's 11.
So yeah, that's a critical.
Yeah.
And it rolls max damage for 22.
Uh-huh.
Let me go back to that dying
Is
section
there an
and see.
instant death portion where if you take
I do not think we are there, but I do think you may be going to a different.
down in an earlier round? And Sugar, I
Are we
am not going down.
Playing Pathfinder wrong?
I think
Are we doing
so.
something wrong? Like,
Well,
this feels
is-
brutal.
Yeah. Let me. What is the difficulty of this? This is a moderate encounter.
Is it fuck? Like, get out of here.
I think
what-
challenge ratings and encounter builders are fundamentally broken. I have this issue with D&D all the time where
This
I'm like,
is-
oh,
but
it says
y'all,
moderate.
This is one of those
murder
fights
roll."
we're supposed to lose, and we're introduced to the big bad guy, which is this snake, as it defeats us and teaches us a lesson about hubris, and then
And it chops
retreats
off our
back
arm.
to its
So
castle.
we get a cool prosthetic.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Or we
what-
win the fight and the game doesn't know what to do with it, so it just drops a path out from under us and we wake up on a beach.
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Or it soft locks.
Yeah, or we just can't play anymore.
Super
Oh.
Mario and the 1,000-Year Door.
Okay.
Oh, chat bought a recharge and it was for me.
Yay.
For potions.
For more potions.
That'll be very
I
useful.
got a potion back. I'm assuming it doesn't give me all of them back.
I mean,
That's up to you.
You're gonna need it, so you get them all back.
Yes.
Okay, so
Thanks, chat. Love you. I can make 5 potions.
I do not think this is enough damage to kill you outright. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here about outright death at the moment. Okay. You die instantly if you ever take damage equal to or greater than double your maximum hit points in one blow.
Okay, that was very close to it.
Yeah, they would have need to have done 30 damage.
So that's like 4 more, basically.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
I
make
do
that
also need
fortitude
you to make a
save?
fortitude save. Yes, thank you.
15.
Oh boy, so in addition to dying 1, you are also you have stage 1 of the giant viper venom, and you're gonna take, I mean, this isn't really gonna matter too much for actual damage. 2 points of poison damage.
Does that
which,
increase my dying counter?
Yes, your dying
Damn.
condition is now 2.
Hello. My name is Izzy, and welcome to Jackass.
Yep.
This is the Giant Viper Pit.
Yeah. So that was its first action.
Oh my god, this is a point in Baldur's Gate where we just wipe and then we real build our characters knowing exactly what the first encounter is going to be, and we just speed run through it.
Yep. It is going to spend its second action to coil back up. And is gonna hiss menacingly towards Gooey and Ray over there, but actually, yeah, that's how it spends its turn. Let's go next to Gooey.
I'm honestly too afraid to like try anything right now. I feel like I'll just get backhanded by a snake.
Hey, Gooey, Ray whispers over, don't get closer to the snake, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting the idea.
Do you have cantrips available?
Yeah, I'm looking at them. I guess I'll just do my Inspire Courage emanation.
Okay.
That's all I'm good for. How close do I have to get to? That's close. I don't like that.
Yeah, chill touch, and this is actually a touch range spell. But let me give you that emanation, which I think will actually help for any death saves you all have to make.
I'm gonna go in and attack this thing. Like I have no idea what else to do. I mean, can I reach it if it's in the tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is within touch range there. Okay.
Sweet.
Well, 6 is not gonna hit it, unfortunately.
You got a
And
hero point
so-
to reroll if you want.
You do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
A 22 will hit, which is good. So it is going to take those 4 points of damage. Whoops, it is not setting its HP to 4.
I mean, you
There we go.
could.
No, it does that to us though.
Yeah. Okay, and I believe that was your turn.
Yeah, it's 3 actions.
Yep. Okay. It is now the smaller viper's turn. What do it do? It is going to snake its way on down. What is its speed? 20 feet. It is, gosh, it's a rude heckin' snake, and it is just gonna slither over Ollie and Izzy as it goes towards Ray over there. So that is 1 action. Then is gonna attempt a bite, but does a 13 hit you, Ray?
No.
All right. It is then going to. No, that's if a creature ends its movement next to the viper. So it's gonna try and bite you again with another 13.
Nope.
All right. Ollie, you are prone on the ground, but you are suddenly full of vim and vigor, and your friend
Whoa.
Izzy is collapsed on top of you.
Shit. Izzy. Okay. This is gonna be a potion turn, I think. Oh,
Let's see,
Lord.
prone. Yeah, you can stand, which I think uses I mean, it's an action to stand.
I don't need to do that to make a potion. I don't want to waste an action standing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull out. We're gonna. I don't know how I would have allotted these at the beginning of the day, so I'm just gonna do it tomorrow because it takes too much thinking. We're gonna quick alchemy some potions. Here we go. I'm gonna get an elixir of life on the table. I'll use another action to give it to Izzy. Will the real Izzy please wake up? And okay, so that's 3d6 plus 6. You have +1 against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes. And so do I. Because I had one.
That'll help for the snakes.
And then I'm gonna toss to Ray a potion I had a mutagen that I had made previously.
That +6 is really carrying right now.
This is called here, Ray. This is the one that Val had helped me pick out because Ray and Ollie are buddies. After you drink this mutagen, your body becomes thick and sturdy. This is all true already. You exhibit a healthy glow, that you tend to be ponderous and unobservant. You have a +1 to fortitude saves and 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
You take a -2 to perception checks.
That's fine.
And I think something else, but oh, look.
Unless there's another big snake out there, in which case we'll deal with that later.
And then if you're at maximum, I think this one only lasts for a minute though.
Yeah.
So later on when you get the bigger one, if you're at maximum hit points for at least a minute, you regain the temporary hit points again, but this only lasts for a minute, so
Nice.
don't even worry about it. Have
Okay.
5 temp HP though. Have that.
I assume I have to use an action to take that then on my turn.
Probably.
Okay.
So you're not beating it to me from...
No, I'll just give it to you.
Okay, so action 1 was quick alchemy. Action 2 was
Heal
You-
Izzy. Action 3. Ray, take this.
cool.
And now
Alright,
continue to sit on the ground. And
Good
help
to
Izzy
know.
up when he gets up.
Yeah. Ray, it is your turn.
Okay. As frisky as this little snake is getting, I'm more worried about the big snake. There are no attacks of opportunity in this game.
There
Correct.
can be.
There
Most
can
things
be.
do not have them.
I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna down this potion as my
Okay.
first action. I'm gonna use my second action to focus on the big snake, maybe incurring the wrath of the little one to move towards big snake.
Okay. Let's see. What does happen is you incur the wrath of the big snake, which uses its reaction from being coiled to do an attack of opportunity to try and bite you.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You should flank it.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does hit.
Okay, so you take 8 points of piercing damage, and I need the fortitude save, please.
Okay. And what do I add to? Is it a +1?
+1.
And you also have a +1 from the Inspire Courage.
Oh, plus
Or,
two.
actually, no, that's just against fear effects.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember where the fortitudes. Ah, there it is.
Top middle.
I'll roll it, and then we'll just factor in the +1. That's a 26.
That's fine. Yeah, you're good. No poison.
Okay. And then I will attack Big Snake.
Hey, do you maybe want to be flanking it?
Oh, wait. Is there... Yeah, I forgot about flanking.
Mm.
So,
Yes.
Sorry.
because I've got plenty of movement. No, I'm cool with that. 1, 10, 15, 20. Do I have to be here to be flanking it?
Yes.
Okay.
But that is good. So it is now flat-footed, which means it has a -2 circumstance penalty to its AC.
All right. And then I'll use my
And-
last action to attack it.
Yeah, which you do get the +1 from Gooey's thing.
So that's a That'd be a 13 plus, well, 13 and total to hit.
Okay, even though it is flat-footed, that will not hit. So if you want to maybe use a hero
Yeah, I'll
point
use a
to
hero
hit it.
point. You know what? Fuck it. We gotta hurt this thing.
Can't see HP except Ollie's. Let me.
Oh yeah, I can't see anybody else's HP.
It's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Okay. That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Do it and ouch. Yes, I.
Or no, 8 points, because that would be it adds +1 to damage too.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got to figure out how to make it so that the tokens stay up and status stuff in the future. Now, how can I make it so that you can see their health bars without seeing the numbers?
That's what it looks like to me right now.
Okay.
I can see my numbers. I can see everybody else's bar, but not the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so then let me go ahead and give the snakes health to y'all.
And I
Yeah, I
can't
think-
see Ray's name, but that's okay. We know who they are.
Okay.
Can't see your health.
Roll20 like being petty at this point, I think.
Yeah. Okay. You should be able to see Ray's name again.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We are over to Izzy, who is suddenly awake. Ollie is on top of you. There's a snake whose like tail is tickling your nose.
Pat. Crawls out from under Ollie. Action to stand. Dash to make this very neat little fun train of what's it? And then attack action. Yay. This button. 25 to hit.
Okay, and even without the flanking, that will be a crit on the Viper's AC.
Okay. So 8 points of piercing damage.
In one fell gobble, you just slurp the snake up like a spaghetti.
Oh, I imagine Izzy's like on all fours, and he's scuttling around.
Yep. This is a very scaly, meaty spaghetto that you slurp right up and chomp down.
I also get 4 temp HP.
That will certainly come in handy. Okay, so that was 2 actions. Do you do anything with your third?
No, that was my third, because to stand was
Right.
1, to dash was the other, and so attack's 1.
Yeah. All right. Which is gonna bring us back around to the giant viper, which is not pleased at the big bugbear that has hit it.
You came at us first, buddy.
Okay, let's see. It is going to spend its first action to slither away towards the stream, and then is going to spend its second action to try and bite at Ray. It's a 29 hit. You're muted.
Yeah, that'll be a crit.
Okay. With its max damage of 22 on a crit, that's gonna drop you, it looks
yeah,
like.
that'll take me down to 0.
Okay. And please give me a fortitude save.
+1.
Yeah.
26.
Okay. You are once again fine from the poison, but you do currently have the dying 1 condition.
Everyone's
Alright.
been dying this game.
Yep. And gosh, let's see. Yeah, with the for flavor, the giant viper is going to look like it's going to start trying to eat Ray, and just like starts trying to get a mouth around one of their boots.
Snake and bamboo.
Okay, Gooey, you seen the big giant snack just drop your big beefy friend.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I guess it doesn't really matter because flanking doesn't apply.
Yep.
Um.
And your aura drops at the start of your turn. So one action to stride over there.
Yeah. That's not very good at all. Okay. What can I use my hero point toward again?
Re-rolling one of your d20 rolls.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. I guess I'll try to chill touch. Best case scenario, it crit fails and it gets enfeebled.
Okay. So it needs to make a fortitude save. Ooh, okay, so it does succeed. And so basic save means it's going to take half damage. So that looks like it takes 3 points of negative damage. Okay. It's something. Okay, living creature. Okay, 1d4 plus your modifier. Okay, yeah. All right. That snake is dead. I forgot to put the thing on it. So boop boop. Ollie, you see Gooey rushing over, is doing a bad touch on the snake, and Ray is on the ground.
Okay.
You are still prone at this point.
Yeah, I'll stand up. And shit, do I want to throw? No, show me my weapon. It's 5. No, I'm gonna run up on it. Okay, so I'll stand up and sorry, Ray. I'll get to you in a second. Run over to the other side of the snake and I'm gonna try to stab it.
Okay.
With a spear.
Do it.
I'll get you in a second, buddy, I promise. No, 19.
Okay. That will hit.
Wow,
And
that's
so it'll
4
take-
damage.
Yeah, it's still something. It's looking pretty rough, but it is still trying to vor Ray at this point.
Hey, ugly. Come here.
All right, Ray, you are dying 1. Please roll me a d20. You're muted.
That's a 3.
So you'll move to the dying 2 condition.
Okay. I don't see a space on the sheet where I get to actually track the number, the condition.
If you click into the gear icon, you can tick a show as counter next
Or
There's a spot for
under
I see
dying
hit
and
display
wounded.
value. Okay.
There's
There
a
we
spot
go.
for dying and wounded right by your HP.
Yeah, I clicked that. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Thank you.
okay, does it let you modify it there?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, that is your turn. Izzy, you're up.
Oh, boy. Okay. Izzy's going to stride, and stand in the water, I guess, so you can be flanking with Ray when they come up.
Okay.
Last action, just gonna do a hack and bite out on him, on this critter.
Do a chomp.
17 to hit.
Okay.
Actually, that'd be 18 and no 17. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah. 17 hits because it is flat-footed from your friends. And so you do a little nibble on the tail with those 2 points of damage.
The more important thing is I get more temp HP.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
All right. This brings us back to the giant viper, who, now that it's taken some punishment from each of you, is going to stop trying to eat Ray for the moment, and is basically going to try and do a chomp at each of you. It's going to start with who did it the most damage. Ollie did. Y'all did 4, 3, and 2 damage to it, so it's nickel and diming it, but it's working.
Which together is almost double digits. Good job, everyone.
Yep. 16 versus Ollie.
That is my AC.
Okay. But it rolled minimum damage this time for 4 points of piercing damage. And please roll me a fortitude save.
Oof.
That is not enough, so you are in stage 1 of the poison. And so
You have a
that'll
+1,
apply
right?
at the end of your turn.
Sorry?
You have a +1 to the poison roll, right? For your
Yeah, so
potion.
that would be an 11.
Still not enough. Okay.
Just trying to help.
I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it.
Yep. Let's see. Bite number 2 at Gooey. That is also a 16 to hit. I take it that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take 8 points of poison, or not poison, piercing damage.
Okay.
As it rolls a little better, and please also make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
That meets, so you are not poisoned. And then bite number 3 at Izzy. That's only a 10 to hit. And yes, the DC is 17 for the giant heckin' viper.
Hold on. 'Cause
Yeah.
I am day. No, I have an 11. All right. Just squeak by.
Okay. That is a close one. Gooey, it's your turn.
I think I'm literally just gonna make 3 sword swings.
Go
I don't
for it.
think anything else is gonna go right.
Okay.
I'm using a hero point. Fuck.
So okay, so with the rapier, your second attack would have the -4, then -8 because it's agile. Or is it agile?
Wait,
No, it's
why
just
am I getting
finesse
negatives?
for multiple attack
Subsequent
penalties.
attacks.
Well, I re-rolled the attack.
Well, so not on this one, but just for if you make more attack rolls, they would have that. Versus if you then did a chill
Every
touch,
subsequent attack that you make has a penalty in Pathfinder.
Okay.
Much like the circus minigame,
yes.
where if you do
Yeah,
the
it
same
made
thing
sense
more than
there. Okay.
Yeah, but doing your chill touch would not have the multiple attack penalty. At least I believe so. We're going to rule that it doesn't this time.
Well, it's 2 actions. I can only do it once anyway.
Well, but because you have already attacked once, I'm saying there's not going to be a penalty for your second attack if it's a spell here, which may be incorrect, but that's how we're going to rule it for now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. Or, oh, duh, because it makes a save, so it wouldn't apply anyway. Well, it gets a critical success on its fortitude save.
Surprising nobody.
Yeah, this is the BBEG. Sorry, y'all. Okay, Ollie, it is up to your turn.
I'm gonna stab the snake.
Go for it.
Snake, if if you don't get stabbed, I'm probably gonna try to set you on fire. Well, nat one probably doesn't do it, huh?
No, generally not.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna pull out some Alchemist Fire and just kind of use my second action for that, and then use my third action to just smash it into the back of the snake.
Go for it.
Why are you not rolling my attack? You dingus. Alright. Here. Got a dice right here. The sheet's not cooperating. 22.
That will hit. How much damage?
It... 7 fire damage, 1 persistent fire damage.
Okay. This snake immediately ignites all over as it is consumed by the alchemist fire.
And it's supposed to do 1 splash damage, but I'll take that.
Sure. Go for it.
Ow! Just burns up
Ow!
Ollie's arm.
Yep. Okay. Ray, it is, okay, so that was all 3 actions.
Yeah.
Ray, it is your turn. You are a dying 2. Please make a flat check. The
I'm
DC
coming
is
for you, buddy.
12.
That's a 2.
Let me check.
It's dying 4.
Yeah, that takes you to dying 4.
I thought Ray was only at dying 2.
Yeah, critical failure.
crit
Dying
failure.
value increases by 2.
Do you not still have your hero point?
No, I used it.
Okay, I'm not coming for you, buddy.
Bye, y'all.
Does anyone in chat have a hero point? Okay.
Is it even off?
I don't want to say this module's fucked. This module's fucked. Like,
It's level 1.
It's on cooldown.
Yeah.
No.
So
Plus, that's what happened. This is
Yep.
the way that it went. So
as you see the Viper fade away, you look over at your friend Ray, and the lights seem to dim from their eyes, and you gather that Ray has passed on. So now's probably a good time to take a break. And we will discuss what we want to do from here when we are on break. But everyone else, please refresh yourselves, get some water, get up and stretch. Go look at cute pictures of animals online to balance out what has transpired here. And we'll be back in a little bit. Well, hello, Internet. We're back for just a little bit here to say that we are going to call it for here today. We have discussed a bit about what we want to do to move forward from here, but certainly continuing to play today is not going to make much sense. We need some time to regroup and figure out exactly how we are going to move forward, but don't worry, this crew is not going anywhere. Shenanigans will continue. They are mandatory. But for today, we have suffered a setback, as it were, and so we will figure out how to move forward. No, the years. But yeah, so that is going to be it for us for today. We'll just quickly plug the other things here. Let me put the some happier music back on.
We're glad
Or
we
is
did
that?
it.
Yeah. Or here, let me do
Oh
one
no,
of
the
the
snake ate their ears.
here.
No.
We'll do from the super extra playlist our favorite song, "Feeling Happy." So tomorrow this channel will be back with Blades in the Dark and Dusk Falls Dead. Monday is going to be more Strixhaven and the Queer Chronicles of the Quartet that attend Magic College. This Tuesday is going to be an Escape Velocity Stars Without Number game. Wednesday is Dark. Thursday should be back with Elegant Creatures. Friday, more Neon Gods, which is Good Society in a world inspired by the wicked and the divine. And then next week is going to be Saturday night's Star Power. And yeah, other people got specific things other than those that you want to plug or promote?
Gonna save this for actual end of session on a happier note. But hey, May 29th and June 5th over at the Hype Goblins channel, I'm running a Fate game. It's mechs in space, anime inspired by the Gundam series and some other stuff. And there's going to be a host of people there that are new to the channel. I'll probably have a tweet out sometime next week. But yeah, it's going to be fun. This is a 100-something page document that myself and Indoor Adventures wrote way back when for a summer. It is a huge lore. Pluto crashed into Neptune. It's fun. Yeah.
Sounds like it. So yeah, you should definitely check that out, and I'm sure you'll be tweeting about it as it approaches and such. I'll just say that Savannah and I will be on LB Hack'emup's channel tomorrow night in our Masks game there. We are approaching the end game. We have found out that the villain is absorbing people's powers and has who knows what abilities, and we're just a bunch of teenagers in the villain's base. And we're gonna have to figure out what to do from there. Anyone else got things they would like to share with the class at this point in time? Okay, well, that's going to be it for us today. So until next time, good games and good night, Internet.